If you can campaign a little bit, on your bat if you can have Caverycalling 42 rupees. Every run you score, you tell your fans to plant one tree.
I'll do that.
Whatever I'm saying, whichever way you think is appropriate. Like this, everybody must do what they can. As a sports person, you do what you can, as whoever. I'm saying even if you're a beggar on the street, you still can plant one tree a year at least. Isn't it 42 rupees? Even a beggar can do it. So, it is not a question of resource, it's a question of how concerned we are.
So what… I'll go back to your thing about farmers, and you spoke about loans and things. I just want to ask, what can a common man do to help farmers? Or if I'm not a banker, but if I want to go with a set of friends and help the farmers, what do I do?
So right now, to assist the farmer to shift to agroforestry, there are a few things to happen. One thing is the saplings, large-scale development of saplings. We are looking at, in 12 years, to plant 242 crore trees, that is 2.42 billion trees. If you want to do something so massive, it needs a very organized effort and it needs a certain agility, which normally, I'm not trying to criticize anybody, but normally the state governments don't have such an agile machinery to act. So, in Tamil Nadu, we have about 32 nurseries spread across Tamil Nadu. So, we've planted over 35 million trees in the last 18 years, all on our own steam. That is, no government help, no nothing, just as a movement, people's movement. Now this needs to scale up big time, so we have clear-cut plans how to multiply this. Today there's tissue culture, we have all the technologies, everything, we've assimilated all these things properly. Now to act, we are looking at taking in all the aspects. It costs about 42 rupees per sapling. In the first phase of 4 years, we need to plant 72 crore trees. If you can campaign a little bit, on your bat if you can have Caverycalling 42 rupees. Every run you score, you tell your fans to plant one tree.
I'll do that.
Whatever I'm saying, whichever way you think is appropriate. Like this, everybody must do what they can. As a sports person, you do what you can, as whoever. I'm saying even if you're a beggar on the street, you still can plant one tree a year at least. Isn't it 42 rupees? Even a beggar can do it. So, it is not a question of resource, it's a question of how concerned we are. So this is only one part of it. We raise the saplings. It takes 18 to 24 months to get the saplings to planting stage. So we want to start now, it's been just launched yesterday, we will move. In September we're doing the rally, riding about 14 to 1500 kilometers and having about 865 events have been planned along the way. We're a little crazy about these things, how So, this is one part. The next part is to put enough pressure on the government. We have spoken to the Jal Shakti Minister, most probably he may come and flag off the event. The Environment Minister, important thing is to release the trees. Releasing the trees means, in this country, if you grow a tree on your own land and you cut it, tomorrow you can get arrested, okay? So, we got 18 species of trees released, that if you cut them, there is no problem. But still high-value trees are not released. I am saying, I have put this to the central government, the laws should become like this. Right now there are laws, these are British-made laws. You know the English. They made these laws that if you own the land, you own only the top 8 feet of soil. Beneath that, it belongs to the government. So most people do not know this. The water in your well actually belongs to the government. Today, Tamil Nadu is exercising this right. They're saying if you want to hit a bore well, you need government permission. You cannot dig a well in your land as you feel. You have to take a license, otherwise they will not let you take the groundwater because it belongs to the government. I am pushing for a law, anything that's in my land should belong to me. If I hit water, oil, gold, diamond, whatever the hell is there in my land should belong to me. It should belong to the farmer. So if I'm doing badly, it belongs to me. If I do well, it belongs to you. What kind of law is this? So, only if we hit some civilizational aspects, let's say I'm digging and I found Manjadaro in my land, then you can come and take it. Any wealth must belong to me. You can tax it, but you can't take it, isn't it? You should not be able to take it, but right now that's how it is. So we're pushing for laws like this. Above all trees, whatever I grow, as I cut my paddy or sugarcane or whatever else, similarly whatever else I grow, I must be able to cut it. Right now, we've been talking to various governments and these funny things are happening. I was talking to one of the chief ministers and I said, this kind of laws must go. He said, I don't think there's a law like that. I said, please ask your forest minister or secretary. So he called the forest secretary and he put it on the… the speaker phone. And he asks, like this, is there a law like this? He says, no, there is no law against cutting the tree. Then he says, no law. I said, is it true? I can't cut a tree and take it, right? Yes, you cannot transport it. What am I supposed to do, have my own cremation in my land? I cut a tree and I cannot transport it. What is it? It's for my cremation or what? I'm storing up. I'm saying a tree is a wealth. The wealth should belong to the farmer. This is very important. So as a part of this, we are pushing for a timber board. As there is a coffee board, tea board, other things, we want people to understand that timber need not necessarily be a forest produce, it can be an agricultural produce. That's what we want to change the picture.